Hello, hello.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, thanks. How has the weather been over there?
Right now it's going to start to rain.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
uh, well, in the midday, uh, starts to rain like an hour, but heavy. And then the sun goes up, the sun is shining, and no more sun is shining,
Mm-hmm.
and no more rain. And it was like, okay, this is not common.
Uh-huh.
Then when I arrived to my home, I just saw a lot of lightings um, on the volcano. It
Yes.
was it was weird because it's supposed to be October, and in October doesn't rain, but right now it's kind of like a hurricane.
Really? With the
Yeah,
with the wind,
with the
sorry.
wine.
Wind,
Yeah.
wind. Ouch. Really? Okay. So when it rains like that, do you have problems with the connection or with the lights? No.
It depends how strong the comes
Mm-hmm.
or the lighting, but normally I have problems.
All right. Let's hope we don't have problems today. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for it. All right. So yesterday I had only one student. Who do you think the student was?
Angie.
No, Angie, no, because Angie can't on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. Lady.
Yeah, it was Lady. All right. Only Lady was in the class. So from now on, I think I won't repeat the classes. So if you were not in one class, you can watch it in the YouTube link. I think you don't have it, right?
I think I have it. I don't know.
Uh, in the WhatsApp group, I think that we have only the last two levels, not the one that we're studying right now. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
So it's in the chat if you want to save it, and then I will put it in the WhatsApp. So yesterday's class we finished with oops, I forgot. We finished with the expressions of quantity. That is what we practiced yesterday. Expressions of quantity. Today, we're going to start with another topic, a different topic. Okay. All right. So today we're going to work with indirect questions. Yes, as part of unit number 2. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's say yes. All right.
Yes.
So are you okay? I
Yeah,
think.
I mean, I don't know why. Maybe because, oh, well, during the day I have to
Mhm,
do a lot of calls. Maybe it's for that, but
mhm,
I'm okay. I don't have flu
problem.
or anything else.
Sore throat. All right. Okay. Perfect. Good, good. So what we're gonna work on, this is like an introduction of what we're gonna do today. So can you read the first question?
Do you know when we finish the level?
Do you know the answer? When do we finish the level? What do you
In
think?
no, in November?
Yeah, it's around the end of November. Yes. It's supposed that we're gonna finish on the 25th of November. So Do you know, Mario, when we finish the level?
Yes. We finished the level on 25th of November.
All right, or November 25th. All right, perfect. Look at number 2 and be honest. Can you read the question?
Could you tell me how many lessons you have worked in the platform?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I worked
Mhm.
the last units and the last levels, but the actual level I don't have anything
Yeah,
yet.
1%. 1%. I think it's one lesson only. Uh-huh. I think. All right. Good. Look at the third one. Can you read it?
Can you remember when we start this level?
Yes. I'm checking your memory. So can you remember when we started this level? Uh-huh.
Like a month ago?
A month ago, exactly 1 month ago. It was September 9th.
Really?
Yes, it was September 9th.
Whoa.
You got it. Yeah, we started it on September 9th, all right? But remember that we lost a complete week, all right, when nobody entered the class, so that is not taken into account. So as you can see here in these examples, indirect questions. What are indirect questions? Any idea? Yes?
What is like indirect questions?
What is indirect questions?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know how to explain.
Okay, maybe you can use them, but you don't know how to explain. This is grammar. All right. As you can see here, we have this is an original question, but it's not structured as a question. What is the correct way to ask this piece of information? What do you think is the correct? If you're asking about the time we finished the level, how would you make this a question?
When we finish the level,
When?
will will be finished.
Okay, can be when will we finish the level or in general. Teacher, when do we finish the level? All right. When do we finish the level? So this is the complete question. But as we are using indirect question in this case, it's like a more formal way to ask. Okay. We change some things that I will explain. All right. So look over here. We have how many lessons have you worked? That was the correct. And this one, when we started this level. What is the correct form of asking that question? If it is in the past. What is the correct form?
When do we start this level?
Okay, but it's as if it is in past.
When did? When did we start this level?
When did we start the level? That is the original direct question. But when we say indirect question, it's like a question hidden. Yes, it's a hidden question. So that is like an introduction. Yeah, but in here we have the correct information. Yes. Indirect questions, when do we use them? Can you read it?
Direct questions are often considered rude when speaking to strangers. To be more polite, we often use indirect questions. Indirect questions serve the same purpose as direct questions, but are considered more formal.
Okay, there you are. So direct question is the questions that we know, the original questions that we ask. Yeah, direct form. Yeah, but they are considered rude and not polite. So indirect questions are the same, but they are more formal and have a little bit change on structure. So according to the questions that we had before, I have two practices and you decide and tell me which is a direct question and which is an indirect question. As you can see over here, how do indirect questions start? We have three examples over here. How do indirect questions start?
Do you know? Can you tell me? And can you remember?
All right, there you are. It's another question before the question. All right. So let's complete these two activities to see if you identify them. Yes, there we are. Oh. Okay, let's work it over here. Can you, no, not yet.
No.
No, I will close this because I don't like it. Using another window like that. There we are. I want to use the same. All right. This and this. Perfect. Okay. So here we are. Oh, this is not. This one is first. Okay. Okay, here we are. You have direct and indirect questions and you're going to organize them. So let's work first with all the direct questions. Can you identify them?
Direct question, right?
Direct questions.
First, would you mind telling me how long it took you to get to the city center?
Okay, remember the beginnings? Is that a direct or an indirect?
Oh, sorry.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
The second one, when did you start working here?
Okay, that is straight to the point. Another one?
Where is the nearest bank?
Perfect.
What is your best product?
What is your best product?
Why didn't you go to the meeting?
All right, you're missing one.
How long have you been our customer?
All right, so they are direct questions, all right, straight. Sometimes they are maybe not rude, but direct. So what about the indirect?
Will you mind telling me how long it took you to get to the city center?
Imagine
I
it's long.
wonder why he didn't come to the party.
Yes.
Do you know where is the train station is?
Yes.
Tell me please, how many people will come to the workshop?
Oh my goodness,
And
yes.
could you tell me what time the shops open?
All right, good. So as you can see, we have a straight questions. They start with the WH word. Where is, what is, how long, okay? These are with WH, but there are others. So indirect questions, they begin with a phrase. Which are the options that we have to start an indirect question?
Would you?
Would you mind?
I wonder why.
I wonder.
Okay. Do you know?
Do you know? Yes.
Tell me.
Tell me, please, or
And,
tell me.
and could you?
Could you?
Could you tell me?
Yeah, could you tell me? Okay, so those are some of the beginnings for indirect questions. All right. For example, let's follow this example. Can you ask me an indirect question? Let's try. I will check. Can you give me an example with teacher? Would you mind?
Would you mind telling me how long it took you to
Mhm.
get the certificate of teaching?
Oh, the certificate for teaching.
Yeah.
All right, if we're talking about the university, it was like 8 years. Yeah. But if we're talking about an exam, luckily, the TOEFL, I did it at first. Oof. All right, good. We're following the example of the questions, but you can change the structure. Don't worry. Just use would you mind, I wonder. All right. Later, next. Give me an example with do you know? Uh-huh. Do
Um,
you know? Uh-huh. Do you know?
do you know where lady is?
Oh, good question. Do you know where lady is? No, I don't know. Maybe she's sleeping or she's in traffic. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Could you tell me an example with could you tell me?
Let me see.
Mhm, mhm.
Could you tell me
Uh-huh. Maybe about the class schedule?
could you tell me about last class?
Ah, there you are. Could you tell me about last class? Although that is a request. Mhm. Remember that indirect question is a question inside another question. Mhm. For example, could you tell me when the class starts or when do we have the next class? Okay. A question inside another question. All right. This is just like the introduction. I have another practice over here. Look, we have different types of questions. We have yes, no, and we have WH, direct and indirect. Okay, let's try to organize them. Let's go one by one. Let's see, for example, this one. Can you read it?
I'd like to know where you come from.
So what do you think it is? A direct or indirect? What do you think?
Indirect.
Aha. Yes, no, or WH?
Indirect WH question.
Excellent. So organize them. This one, do you like coffee?
Uh, direct yes no question.
There you are. Good. Um, I'd like to know if you come from the USA.
Indirect WH question.
I'd like to know if you come to the USA.
Oh, yes no question. Indirect.
Yeah, if the answer is yes, no, that's it, brother. Could you tell me how much the delivery costs?
Indirect WH question.
Perfect. What is your surname?
Direct WH question.
Okay, there you are. Are you from the USA?
Direct yes no question.
There you are. Next, I was wondering if the delivery is expensive.
Uh, Indirect WH question.
Okay, I was wondering if the delivery is expensive. Yes, it is expensive. No, it is not expensive.
Okay. Yes, indirect yes no question.
Let's be careful. Then we have, could you tell me if the rocks are from Turkey?
Indirect, yes, no question.
All right, indirect, there's no question. Where do you come from?
Direct, WH question.
There you are. We are all recognizing. Is it expensive?
Indirect, yes, no question.
Indirect?
Yes, no question.
Oh, what is this one doing here? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So, this one. All right, nice. How much does it cost?
Uh, Direct, WH question.
Mhm. How much does it cost? And
Indirect, WH question.
okay, I was wondering what time the shipment arrives. Okay. They don't always have question marks, okay? They can be without a question mark. All right. So can you read the indirect questions, please? Just no, and then the WH.
I'd like to know if you come from the USA. I
Mhm,
was wondering if the delivery is expensive. Could you tell me if the rocks are from Turkey?
mhm.
I'd like to know where you come from. I was wondering what time the shipment arrives. Could you tell me how much the delivery costs?
Costs. All right. There you are. So this is like an introduction so that we know when they are direct or direct and when they are indirect. All right. Back to the presentation here. Mhm. So here you have like the transformation. Look at the first one. What is he doing? Look at the structure. What is he doing? WH, verb, in this case, verb to be, person, and complement. Okay, what is he doing? What about the indirect question? Can you read it?
Do you know what he is doing?
Look at the change. When you make it an indirect question, we change this. Okay, do you know what he is doing? Okay, look at the other one. Where can I sit? Indirect?
Uh, could you tell me where I can sit?
All right, there you are. So you have the phrase, could you tell me? And then you start a normal sentence with person, verb, and complement. All right, next, where are you from?
I was wondering where you are from.
Look, I was wondering where you are from. A normal sentence. What is this? Huh? What is this?
Do do you know what is do you know what this is?
Okay, there you are. Yes. Do you like flying?
Could you tell me if you like flying?
And the last one, what's your name?
Can I ask you what your name is?
Okay, there you are. All right. Yes. So this is the way we transform them. All right. It's a question in which we have the verb and then the person. And here it's not. It's a normal sentence. The order. All right. Be careful with the order. Yes. Here you have a question embedded inside a statement, an order or another question. a message inside another message. All right. So we have indirect question in a statement. Can you please read?
I wonder where I can sit.
Sit. All right. If it was a direct question, it says, where can I sit? That is direct. But if it is indirect or more formal, we say where I can sit. Okay, the order. Be careful with the order. Indirect question in an order, a command.
Show me where I can sit.
Okay, it's like an order, a command. And the last one in a question.
Can you tell me wonder where I can sit?
Sorry. Wonder I think is not correct over here. Can you read it again? Sorry.
Can you tell me where I can sit?
Okay, there you are. Yeah, it's just reading. Now, before we start making our own sentences, we're gonna practice. And here we have. I think that you are gonna choose the correct structure to complete the question. So remember the position of the verb. It's a normal sentence. Yes? What is the complement for this one? Can you tell me?
Can you tell me where the bathroom is?
There you are, right? There you are. Perfect. Number 2.
Would you mind telling me how long the lunch break is?
Yes, perfect. Where is that? Here. Yeah, excellent. 3.
Do you know if no, do you know whether? Whether?
2 options, if or whether.
What is the meaning of whether?
It's the same that like if. Sí. Do you know sí? ¿Sabes sí? All right. Yeah, it's almost the same. Whether.
Okay. Do you know whether the managing director is in today?
Okay, yeah, you can use both if or whether. In this activity, the correct is if. No, it says selecciona dos. Oh my goodness, yes. So it's, yes, correct. Whether. Next, number 4.
I like to know if you want me to work on Saturday.
Okay, there you are. Yes, number 5.
Could you tell me how does the photocopier? No, could you tell me how does work the photocopier?
Remember, it's not a question and a correct, it's not a question grammatically, right? Remember, it's a normal sentence. Person, verb, complement. So?
Could you tell me how the photocopier works?
That is the correct one, okay? We cannot say that's the photocopier word because it's another question, all right? All right, there you are. How the photocopier works. Number 6.
I like to know how much lunch in the canteen cost.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. No auxiliaries. 7.
I was wondering if could I no I was wondering if could I leave early today.
If could I? What do you
I
think?
could.
Yes, remember it's a normal sentence, the correct order of a normal sentence. I was wondering if I could leave early today. All right. Although we are asking a question, okay, it's not the order of a question. It's the order of a normal sentence. Go ahead.
Do you know which floor I can find the sales manager?
Okay. Do you know which floor I can find a sales manager? Do you know on which floor I can find a sales manager? Oh, these three are difficult because you're talking about a floor. So you could say on. Let me see. Yeah, that is the correct. Because you're talking about a floor, something that you can say on. So it's on which. On which. Number 9.
Will you tell me what her name is?
Option?
Sí.
Yeah. What her name is. Yeah, there you are. And number 10, the last one.
I like to know what will you do tomorrow?
Another one?
What you will do tomorrow.
That is the correct one, okay? We don't have a question structure. What you will do tomorrow. There you are, okay? So we finished. Over here. Number 2 is because I didn't write it. No. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so do you understand like the dynamic of the questions?
Kinda.
Kind of. Okay, we're gonna keep on practicing. Don't worry. Look at this. We have more. Imagine and the girls are in here. I will have to repeat this tomorrow. Okay, indirect question. Look at the direct question. What is your worst habit? And look at the change. What is your worst habit? May I ask you what? And you begin normal. Your worst habit is. Okay, the verb in this case is at the end. Remember the change. No question, but a normal sentence. Can you read this?
Direct question, does he like partying?
Partying?
Indirect question, may I ask you if he likes partying?
Partying? Okay, there you are. You don't use the auxiliary because that is a question grammatically. Okay, we change it into an affirmative sentence. All right, or negative if necessary. So these are the common phrases that you use, all right, when asking indirect questions. Can we read?
Do you know? Could you tell me? Can I ask? May I ask you? Do you happen to know? I was wondering if you could tell me. I wonder if you would mind telling me. Would you mind telling me? I'll be interested to know. I'd like to know.
And I'd like to know. Okay, for example, I'd like to know, Mario, if you are coming to class tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes, I
am.
will come.
Yes, I will come. Or yes, I am coming. Mario, do you know, you already said, but do you know, look, where Angie is?
Um, in her house,
Okay,
maybe.
it's Tuesday. It's supposed that she's in her house, no classes at the university. All right. Okay, there you are. The other one, I will say the direct question and you transform it into indirect. All right. For example, the first one. Okay, let me see over here. What time is it? Okay, that is a direct question. How do you change it into an indirect? Tell me, transform it. Do
Will
you know?
you tell me the time it is?
Okay, the time it
Or
is okay. But you keep the WH question, the WH word. So,
could you tell me what time it is?
there you are, but it is what time it is. There you are. Next, let me see. Do you happen to know? Okay, we have the exams. Let me see. When do we have the exams? Let's say. That is direct. Make it an indirect, please.
Do you happen to know when do we have the exams?
Okay, no auxiliary do because it's not a question. So, do you happen to know when? Person?
The
Person.
we have.
Yes. Continue. Finish.
When we have the exams.
There you are, you see? Do you happen to know when we have the exams? So the auxiliary disappears. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Next. Let me see. Look at this one. What are we studying tomorrow? All right. Direct, make the indirect.
I like to know.
Okay. No. Yes.
What are we studying?
Okay. Remember the order is normal. Person, verb, normal sentence. So I'd like to know what?
We studying tomorrow.
Okay. Are you missing something? Okay. Something is missing. Don't forget the verb.
We are.
Yeah, we're missing that. Remember, we changed this. It's like we changed this of position. All right. To be more formal. But the last one, let's make it a little bit difficult using the past. All right. So, oh yes. Where did you go? Oops. On vacation. This one is a little bit difficult because you have a verb in past. So how do you say it?
May I ask you?
May I ask you? The WH word keeps.
Where?
Okay. The auxiliary disappears, but the auxiliary says that the sentence is in past. So,
Where? When?
the person.
You went
Excellent.
on vacation.
On vacation. There you are. Vacation. Okay, there you are. I know that transforming them maybe seem difficult, but maybe we are going to practice using them without thinking so much. All right, let's go for the last one and I will help you in this one. What, but what? WH are easier. What did you study yesterday? Okay, can you transform me? Mhm. Let's think. What did you study yesterday? Do you know?
I'm thinking.
Okay, okay, go ahead. It's similar to the previous one.
Uh, I'd be interesting to know
Oh, yes. Okay.
what you study yesterday.
Perfect. There you are. That one doesn't have a question mark. Okay. There you are. I'd be interested to know what you studied yesterday. So if you say, I'd be interested to know, what did you study yesterday? That's incorrect. All right. In this case, we omit the auxiliary. All right. Perfect. I know it's kind of difficult, right?
Yeah.
But we are practicing. I hope so. Okay, let me see. Here you have another practice. We're gonna do, look at this examples. Can you read the conversation?
Um, do you know where Kate is? She said she had an appointment. She left about an hour ago. Oh, I see. I need the keys to the safe. Do you know when she'll be back? Yes, she said she'll be back after lunch. Oh, I can't wait that long. Do you know where she keeps the keys? In her desk, but it's locked. However, I think Bob has a set of keys. Okay, great. I'll go ask him.
All right, great. I'll go asking. So there you are. You have three examples. You don't say, do you know where is Kate? Where Kate is. Do you know when will she be back? No. When she will be back. Yeah, the structure of an affirmative sentence. Do you know where does she keep the keys? No. Where she keeps the keys. Okay. So through practice, we're gonna learn. Let me see. Okay, I think we're gonna do this one first because it's easier. All right. Okay. There you are. I hope it loads. Yes. Okay. So be careful when it is a WH question or a normal one. Number one.
Could you tell me where the station is?
Got it. Where the station is? Yes, that's the one. Number two.
Could you let me know?
In that case, if the question is yes or no, uh, you can say if.
Could you tell me now if you come into the party?
If you
coming.
You're missing something.
If you're coming.
Yeah, the verb to be. So you keep the verb to be because it's a progressive. If you're coming to the party. Excellent. Number 3.
Could you tell me how work
How?
it does?
In this case, the auxiliary disappears. Does or did disappear. So could you tell me how?
Could you tell me how it works?
Excellent. It worked. Now, as it is present with it, what do we need after work?
Works.
Yeah, the verb. You have to modify the verb, remember? That's why it's kind of difficult. Number 4.
Do you know Lucy has been to Mexico?
Okay. If it is a yes, no, look, has Lucy been to Mexico? Yes. No. Remember to say if.
If Lucy has been to Mexico.
Excellent. If Lucy has been to Mexico. There you are. Yes, no, it's a if. Or whether, if or whether. Number 5.
Could you tell me if your brother
Yes.
lives in Argentina?
Perfect, you got it. Ouch. Argentina. Yeah, number 6.
Would you mind telling me how long takes together?
In the subject. How long?
It take together. It take together.
It takes to get there. There you are. Huh? There you are. Don't forget the subject, verb, and complement. 7.
Do you mind telling me what you are doing?
Yeah. There you are. Number 8.
Could you tell me what
That's difficult because it's contracted.
what
Could you tell me what? Remember the subject, the one that works as a subject.
I don't know.
What is the subject in this one?
Your, but
Your,
it's the same, your email address.
yeah, everything. What's your email address? Remember that it's a contraction. What's, what is. So, what's your email address? Now we need the verb. What is it?
Could you tell me what your email address is?
Is. Yeah, it was difficult to identify because it's the contraction. All right. Number 9.
Do you know what
Hmm. Person.
your
Uh-huh.
husband drink for breakfast?
Okay, what your husband, modification of the verb if it is he or she.
Uh, drink
Drinks
for breakfast.
for breakfast. There you are. And the last one.
Can you tell me if she is a lawyer?
There you are. If she is a lawyer. Yeah, that's correct. Some examples are difficult, I know, but through practice, I think we can get it. Yeah, because you get the majority of the activities. Yes. All right, before doing that, let's finish with this. Okay, that is the last one we're going to do. Okay, let's see. All right. It's easier because you have a WH question. All right. Look, WH question plus affirmative. That means subject plus verb in that order. All right. Okay, number one.
Do you know where
Yes.
your sister studied?
It's in present or in past.
Just study.
Uh-huh. In present, remember it's studies for he or for she. Tercera persona, third person. Number two.
Do you know when the pharmacy open?
Do you know when the pharmacy
Opens.
opens? Correct. Number three. Is the verb to be.
Do you know where Alice party is?
Alice's body is. All right. Next.
What do you know what you do last night?
Okay. Present or past?
What you did last
Yes.
night?
There you are. Last night. Okay. Number five.
Do you know how
Yes.
much it cost?
Do you know how much it costs? Six.
Can you tell me what you no what what you study?
Future, future.
You are studied next year?
If it is future, only in the present and in the past, the auxiliary changes, all right? But in this case, with the future, no, it doesn't change. So, what you?
Will study next year?
Okay, there you are. Next year, all right? 7.
Can you tell me what food you like?
What would you like? Number 8.
Can you tell me when Peter arrives?
Check if it is
Will
press. Yes.
will arrive.
will arrive. There you are. 9.
Can you tell me when the flight to London is?
And the last one.
Can you tell me why you study English?
Excellent, you study English. Huh? There you are. Can you tell me why you study English? Yes. There you are. So that is the correct. I think that we are gonna practice tense by tense tomorrow and on Thursday. Yeah, so you find it more or you find it easier. Any questions so far?
Just practice more.
Yeah, practice, but you get it, okay? The change, okay, you get it. Just we need more practice. So sorry for the girls that are not here, so they will need extra practice. Okay, but I hope they at least lady joins tomorrow. So thank you, Mario, for being in the class. I hope that you got it and you practice enough. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, teacher. Bye.
Yes. Okay, bye-bye.